ちは。Hello everyone. こんにちは。Hello. よいしょ。キャンバンはお外の車うるさい。こんにちは。Hello. キャンバンは Hi everyone. How are you? お久しぶりではないBeen a while since we've done a daytime stream. 今日ね、多分初めて昼に配信してると思います。I think this is the first time I've done a stream at 12 JST. How are you? 海外の方は今夜かな？日本は昼ご飯食べましたか？ Have you guys had dinner yet? In Japan it's lunchtime. I just had a bagel and some cream cheese. I found bagels at the supermarket yesterday, which Japanese supermarkets don't really have bagels. They have cream cheese, and they always advertise them to be eaten with bagels, but they never actually have bagels. But yesterday I found some. キャンちゃんはベーグルとクリームチーズ食べました。昼に。もう外の人うるさい。It's already noisy outside. Is the music too loud? 大丈夫？あ、Dandelion, yahoo. Have a good day at work. 11 p.m. Cheetos and coffee. Snack of champions. In Italy, it's sleep time. It's night time. Buena notte. Yeah, it's night for most of you. Let me just make sure all of my alarms are off. ちょっと目覚まし全部消してるかちょっと確認します。Oops, I had a few. No worries. You sound like you have a busy life, Chara Wolf. Thank you for listening to all the archives. I really appreciate it. But yeah, if you guys can't make it to streams, no worries. Always put your own schedule first. 皆さんはね、忙しい時は配信来れないと思うので、そういう時にね、謝らなくて全然大丈夫。皆さん自分のスケジュールを優先してください。キャンちゃんのこと一番最後でいいから。I should be at the very bottom of your list. Cozy doggo, hello! Oh, you do look very cozy. Best kind of doggo. So what are we drawing today? Let's take a look. 今日は何を描くかな？よいしょ。First, let's get rid of that. And get rid of that. じゃんIt's a little something I already started, but I didn't get to finish because it was a work day. これかな？ Can you see the whole thing? こんな感じ。Drawing my girl Flora from Winx Club because March 1st was Flora's birthday. Yay, Flora! キャンちゃんのずっと昔から大好きなイタリアの魔法少女アニメウィンクスクラブっていうアニメのキャラクターですね。フローラーちゃん、個人的に推してるキャラクター。フローラーちゃんの誕生日は3月1日で、これをちょっと書き始めたんですけど、仕事が忙しくて完成できなかったから、今日はねちょっとこういうフローラーの小物、番組に出てくる小物、ウィングス見たことある人はわかると思うんですけどちょっと色塗りと線が完成したいと思います。フローラ・ファティーナ・デラ・ナトゥーレSo, these little things around her. Oh, if you guys don't know the dress, this dress is called the strawberry dress, and it became super big on social media. I think in 2020, like this dress was blowing up on Twitter, on Instagram. Everyone, all the influencers are wearing it. And I thought it was so pretty. So this dress actually exists in real life. I did not design the dress, but I thought Flora would look so cute in it. このドレスは実在してるドレスですね。2020年にSNS にすごいバズったドレスです。インフルエンサーたちとかセレブたちもこのドレス着てる人何人もいて、フローラちゃんにピンクと黒いバージョンもあるんですけど、フローラちゃんの色はピンクやから、フローラちゃんに似合うかなと思ってちょっと描きました。Used to watch Wings with your older sister. I love Wings Club. I'm really looking forward to season 9 because season 8 was kind of a mess, and I'm hoping season 9 will go back to how it kind of was, hopefully. I have my window open for some air circulation, but if it gets too noisy, I will close it. 今ね、ちょっと換気するために窓開いてるんやけど、ちょっとうるさかったら後で閉めるね。I think they'll be coming to collect the trash in like an hour or so. So if they come to get the trash, I will mute the mic for a bit. Do you like the BGM? BGM いかがですか？音量とか大丈夫そう？ Is the volume level okay? I really like this BGM. It's so nice to jam too. よいしょ。Yeah, let me get comfortable. So these items, except for like the strawberry jam and the strawberry tea bag and the plant, the other items are actual items in the show. And this cell phone is how you know it was an early 2000s show. これはね、この番組は2004年からずっと続いてるから、もうこの携帯見たらやっぱり時代やなってわかるよね。2004年って感じ。Look at that phone. But yeah, this is Flora's journal. This is the love letter that she wrote for her boyfriend, but she never gave it to... Well, he wasn't her boyfriend yet, but she wrote her feelings in this letter and she was going to give it to him, but then she chickened out at the last minute. これは好きな男の人に書いた手紙ですね、フロラちゃんが。でも結局恥ずかしくて渡せなかったんですけど、番組の中で。But this flower in the show apparently symbolizes like love or feelings of care for someone, and she drops the letter and he picks it up. She's walking in the forest and she sees him in the forest like meditating, and she drops all her stuff. He comes and picks up the letter and says, "Oh, this flower represents like love and passion and stuff, and whoever's receiving this letter is a very lucky guy." And Flora, because she's so cute and shy, she's like, "Oh, it's for my parents." He's like, "I see." And then he keeps looking at her because he knows that's bullshit. But she doesn't say anything else. He's like, "Okay." フロナちゃんかわいい。キャンバンはおつきゃん。And then this is her little makeup bag. And her watering can. If you don't know, Wings is a show. It's a magical girl show from Italy about fairies. And Flora is the fairy of nature. So all of her things have flowers on them. And then just a little strawberry plant to go with the strawberry theme. We have some strawberry jam. And some strawberry tea because Flora is always making tea in the show for her friends, especially when they're having a bad time. She likes to make some magical tea to calm them down. And I really resonate with Flora. I just love her personality. And I think she's so beautiful. And I wanted to draw her for her birthday. I have not drawn Wings Club for a long time, but Wings is actually what got me into art. You love my voice? Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that. It gives me confidence. お、赤羽さん、やっほー。会社の昼休みこれ切って寝てます。会社の昼休み、寝て大丈夫ですか？寝すぎたら危ないですよ。でも仕事お疲れ様でした。ゆっくり休んでください。Yeah, I think Wings really helped me find my passion for drawing, especially drawing girls. I really like drawing girls. And I used to draw like solely Wings Club fan art for a long time, but I haven't drawn them in a while, so my style has changed a lot since then. This is a very simplified version of my current style, I would say. キャンちゃんはね、ウィンクスに出会って、そのおかげで絵描きに興味を持つようになりました。ほんまに昔はウィンクスのファンアートしか描いてなかったんですよ。ほんまにもうそういう感じでした。Oh, you guys are so sweet. Thank you, Corey. Outrun, good evening. Hello. こんにちは、Kyanbanwa. I guess it's not really morning for anyone, right? It's either lunchtime or nighttime. Kyan. Okay, let's see. Let's make this the phone, the base, and is this a good color? Yeah, we'll use that. Are you publishing your art somewhere? I'm kind of shy about my art, so I used to have some art accounts, but life got kind of busy, so I still draw a lot, but I just stopped. I couldn't keep up with social media and posting it, so really I'll just show it to my family or my friends. I do have a portfolio separate for work. I do some freelance stuff. So a lot of my friends who do projects and things in Japan, I draw stuff for them. And I used to make merch when my friends and stuff would sell at anime conventions. And if I couldn't go, they would kind of take some of my... If they were doing Artist Alley, they would take some of my merch. I didn't really live in a place where it was convenient to go to anime conventions, so... You click on this because it says draw with me, and then you realize you can't draw. Everyone can draw. If you have access to a pencil and paper, you can draw. Honestly, just do art because it's fun and good for the soul. You don't need to be perfect at it. Okay. Oh, wait. I forgot. It's under the line art. Wait, this is the... Okay. Yeah. We're good. Later I'm gonna do better line art on top. Afterで線画をちょっとやり直します。描き直します。これはまだ下書きですね。This line right now is just the under sketch. I'm gonna straighten up the line art afterwards. I have to look at a reference for Flora's phone. It's pink and green, of course, like everything Flora has. I would kill for a Japanese dub of Winx Club. I just think it would be really epic, but Winx was never advertised in Japan because Winx was actually inspired by Sailor Moon. The creator, Eugenio Straffi, he saw Sailor Moon back in the 90s and he thought, wow, it would be great if Western countries had a magical girl show that would appeal to them, that had like, because the thing with Sailor Moon, like, it was really popular abroad as well, but I mean, it is still very Japanese, and the characters are all Japanese, they all live in Japan. So he wanted to make one that visually would appeal to a wider audience in terms of young girls being able to relate to the characters and the world being a little bit more diverse. So he wanted to kind of, because Sailor Moon is set on Earth for the most part, but he kind of wanted to create this magical world separate from Earth so anyone could kind of put themselves in the story. So he created Winx Club. And Winx Club became a pretty big hit, especially in Europe and surrounding countries. Basically everywhere except Japan, because it was never marketed in Japan. They figured Japan already had plenty of I'm just gonna clear this whole thing. Plenty of magical girl themed shows, so there was really no point in targeting Japan first, because Wings would kind of get lost in the crowd. こんにちは、ありがとうございます。今日は大好きなイタリアの魔法少女アニメのフローラちゃんっていうキャラクターの誕生日はこの間3月1日でしたので、フローラちゃんをちょっと書いて、フローラちゃんの好きなフローラちゃんは自然の植物の妖精やから、ちょっとフローラちゃんにOh no, what happened here? I have to fix the line art. I accidentally drew something on this layer that wasn't supposed to be there. 最悪。Cries every time. What program am I using? I am using my iPad Pro 12.9 inch. I think this is the second gen iPad Pro. And Apple Pencil. And for the app, I am using the app Procreate. And yes, that is a funny name. But it's what I'm using. Let me just fix this, or it's gonna bother me. ちょっと待って。I need to fix it. よいしょ。But yeah, if you have any work to do or you want to draw along, feel free to do that. 皆さんは作業とかなんかしながら聞いててください。dormi bene, dormi bene. Gabriel, dormi bene. There we go. Fixed it. そうだね。ウィングスクラブは日本にあまり宣伝されなかったために、日本にはね、もともと魔法少女ジャンルの中でもうたくさん作品が出てたから、そのウィングスクラブの原作者が、日本よりこういう番組作って海外にもっと日本より海外の方で売れるかなって思って、そうですね、日本以外の国、ほぼ全ての国でウィングスクラブがもうテレビで放送されててHello, Kyanbanwa. You're at work working. Yes, get that bag. But don't work too hard, take some breaks. Make sure to take some rest. For those of you who do draw, what are some of the things that you like to draw? 絵を描く人、どんな絵描くの好きですか？ Great music choice. This is a free BGM made by Hiragi Hanon-san on YouTube. I have the link in my description if you want to check her out. She makes lots of great free BGMs for streamers or content creators. I really like her work. She has a lot of cute BGMs. So please go show her some love. The most important thing about art is as long as you're having fun, doesn't really matter what it looks like, I think, in my humble opinion. I'm sure some artists would disagree, but I think at the end of the day, if you're having a good time, then everything else comes next. And everyone has to start somewhere. Very few people can just immediately pick up a brush or something and make amazing works. だね。一番大事なのは自分がやってること楽しいか楽しくないか、それですよ。うまいとかうまくない、そういうの全然気にしなくていい。絵描きにすごいリラクゼーション効果もあるから。Drawing is really good way to get rid of, I shouldn't say get rid of, but deal with stress. Even if you're not particularly stressed, just for relaxation. So and you should also try drawing a bunch of different things, because you might find a genre of stuff that you like to draw that you didn't even know about. You don't have to necessarily draw people or I don't know, nature or any. You can draw whatever you want. You can even make up your own stuff to draw. Do some abstract stuff. There is no limitation. Hola! Konnichiwa, Kyanbanwa. This phone is looking really retro. I changed this one. Let's see. What is this? Oh, that was a big brush. Didn't mean for it to be that big. I really like filling in the sections little by little. こうやって色を塗りつぶしていくの好きです。まあ、多くの絵師さんはこのアウトラインだけ塗って、そのバケツツールを使って 自動的に全体を塗りつぶしていくんですけど、私は手でこうちょっと時間はかかるけど、こうやって色塗っていくの好きです。A lot of artists, to speed up the process, they will do the outline of the object and then fill it in with the bucket tool. But part of the process for me is like, I really enjoy filling it in by hand. There's just something really relaxing, satisfying about that. What are your favorite things to draw? I really like drawing cute girls, anything pink. I like drawing fan art of my favorite characters, original characters. I like drawing. Recently, I really like drawing snacks, especially Japanese snacks with cute packaging. And then sometimes I really like drawing like kind of creepy stuff. ポルチーニさん、こんにちは。ありがとうございます。今日は大好きなキャラクター、推しキャラ、この間推しキャラの誕生日でしたので、ちょっとそのキャラクターとキャラクターのそのアニメの中の持ち物を描いてます。Honestly, okay, I'll be really honest. I actually, I don't know if I should say this in a drawing stream. I'm not actually the biggest fan of the drawing process. And what I mean by that is, I mean, obviously I wouldn't draw if I didn't like it, but I draw for the sake of coloring. I don't know. When I'm actually drawing, I think it's kind of stressful. But the reason I draw is because I really look forward to coloring it afterwards. That's my favorite part of drawing. So sometimes I wish I could just print an image from my brain with the line work done, and then I could just get into coloring it already because I'm kind of impatient. But you can't do that, so you have to draw it. That's kind of why I also enjoy coloring books, because I find it takes the stress off of drawing and I can just color it however I want. Gasp. Cancelled. Kyandie's never allowed to make art again. But I think it's completely fine to have different parts of the creative process that you enjoy. Unfortunately, depending on what kind of art you do, there may be parts of the process that you don't enjoy so much. But there are some times I will say that I'm in the mood to do line art instead of coloring. Sometimes I just want to sketch and I don't really plan to finish the piece. I just want to get something on paper as an idea for next time, or just if I need to work out some emotions or something. But majority of the time, I will say I draw with the goal of coloring in mind. Kyanbanwa, good day everyone. I hope you're all doing well. I hope if it's nighttime for you, I hope you had a great day. And that tomorrow will be an even better one. Ah, how did that get there? Kyanちゃんはね、実は絵を描くのがそこまで好きじゃないんですよ。キャンちゃんの目的は色塗りですね。色を塗るのが好きなので絵を描きます。描いてる時はちょっとストレス感じるけど、色塗りしたくて、色塗りが楽しみすぎて絵を描いてます。You ate some really good tacos. Did you save some for me? Where are my tacos? There are a few places to get good Mexican, Latin, Spanish food here that I know, at least in my area. None of them are really close to me. So I try to make taco rice at home when I can. You didn't save a taco for me. Banished. Just kidding. If we talk about tacos, I'm gonna get hungry again. I did only have a bagel, so probably get hungry anyways. There we go. What's your favorite food? Do you have one? 皆さんの大好物は何ですか? I don't know if I've asked this before. Drop your favorite food in the chat. There's a car. Everyone's busy today. perfect volume for the BGM. よかった。Crepes, crepe, salmon. We have 3 very different foods in the chat. Pizza, crepes, and salmon. Actually, in Japan, you can get crepes with salmon in them. You can get savory crepes with like salmon, other fish, chicken. They don't put like whipped cream or anything in it, so don't worry. Yogurt. Hi Frank. Long time no see. I like yogurt too. I really like yogurt in Japan. Honestly, 90% of digital art is just redrawing the same line until you're satisfied with it. I wish I was joking, but I'm not. No. Took off too much.そうしさん、キャンバンは初見ありがとうございます。はじめまして、リネットキャンディと申します。甘いもの大好きな魔法少女です。今日はちょっと遅れてますが、推しキャラの誕生日に絵を描いてます。よかったら聞きながら見ながら作業したり勉強したり、なんか作業用集中できるような BGM になれたら嬉しいです。Lucifer, Kyanbanwa. Eel. Eel's your favorite food. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever had eel before. But then again, I'm allergic to like seafood. So probably won't have eel anytime soon. Oh. I'm actually gonna erase this. We're just gonna leave it pink. Neko-san, Kyanbanwa. Konnichiwa. Kyanbanwa じゃないや。It's not evening yet. So we say Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa. 今夜また2回目配信しますと ASMR 配信です。まだ何するか決まってないんですけど I'll be doing another stream tonight, ASMR stream. Not really sure exactly what we're gonna be doing yet. I have a few ideas. Haven't settled on one. A few things I want to do. Guess I need to make this a little bit darker. There we go. Completely forgot about the buttons. Ear knobs. Don't you guys get bored if I do ear knobs too much? いつも耳なめ配信やってたら皆さんにとってつまらなくならないですか？ Won't you get tired of it? I mean, I know there are a lot of ASMR VTubers who do like the same ASMR every single stream, which I guess there's always people that are gonna be seeing it for the first time, so it's not really, for someone it's gonna be new. I also tend to rewatch the same ASMR videos that I've been listening to for years. The ones that I know really work. Closed ear whispers with random facts about stuff. Ooh, I should do a random facts video. That would be interesting. Maybe I could do like random facts about Japan. Or is that too basic? Ear tapping with just your fingers. Have you tried ear licking yet? I've never done that on my channel. なるほどね、ささやき声でいろんな豆知識を、ランダム豆知識ささやかれるの好きな方もいらっしゃる。それはいいネタかもしれない。Give me many views if you did. As long as you are speaking or whispering. Ear knobs are just gravy. I do try to include my voice in most of my ASMR because a lot of people like voice triggers. But then I got a comment where it's like, we only came here for the knobs, stop talking. Stop talking and just lick. I thought it was funny. I was like, no, I'm gonna talk even more now. You didn't even say please. Also, people don't realize that the reason me and other VTubers talk during ear numb videos is that if you think about it, streams are usually more than an hour long, right? So it is very physically demanding to numb continuously the whole time because you can't really breathe while you're doing it. So taking breaks gives me a chance to actually get some oxygen in my body. And also, it can be kind of painful on your face. So it gives me a chance to kind of stretch my jaw. My jaw kind of locks. So sometimes I have to close it so I can unlock my jaw and let the pain subside a little bit before I keep going. So doing little talking breaks in between helps a lot. Jaw unlocked. That's why I hate going to the dentist, because my jaw always locks open, and after they're done they're like, okay, you can close your mouth now, and then I'm just sitting there like, no, I really can't because it's locked in place. I would love to close my mouth, but I can't. Okay. ロラちゃんの携帯。We have Flora's phone. Now let's do her diary. What is this layer? All that candy will rot your teeth. I've never had a cavity in my life. I've never had any teeth problems related to like bad dental hygiene, you could say. Is this the right color? Is this the right color? There we go, that's the right color. Still have your wisdom? Nope. I got my wisdom teeth out. When did I get my wisdom teeth out? 5 years ago? 6? 親知らずいつ抜いたっけ？ 5、6年前かな。I was hoping I would say something funny while under the anesthesia, but I didn't really say anything that entertaining. Whoa, that looks super green on the stream on my monitor. The color is a little bit more blue. Ew, why does it look like that? Huh? Ugh. なんかモニターで色見たらなんかすごい違うよね。The color settings on my iPad and monitor are different. It's not that green. Getting your last two removed on the 17th. Congrats. Finally getting put under. Wait, were you awake for the other two? Is that a thing? Can people stay awake while they're getting their wisdom teeth out? It looks bright blue to you. Okay, so like you have this green, right? And then you have this. If you're comparing the colors. You're awake for your wisdom teeth? Oh my goodness. That's kind of hardcore. I'm impressed. You stayed awake? I was out. The nurse was like, okay, we're gonna put you on anesthesia, and then next time I woke up, I was all finished. I just really like the part where you got to eat ice cream afterwards. Your wisdom tooth was sideways, jeez. It decided to take a nap. リアンヌベシさん、キャンバンは、キャンにちは。はじめまして、リネットキャンディーです。よろしくお願いします。今日はまったり絵描きしてます。Oh, it's already 1. Gotta go fast. I don't think I got to keep mine. I don't think I would really want it. But actually, technically I still have 4 more wisdom teeth because I was born with a complete extra set of teeth under my gums, kind of like a shark. So even though I have all of my adult teeth right now, if I got into an accident and all of my teeth fell out, I have another full set of adult teeth. So I was born with 3. You can't tell by looking at me. It doesn't look any different than just a person with 2 sets of teeth. But they're there in case I need them. It's only me. It's not people from Candyland. It's just me. It's just me. It's not a thing. When I was in elementary school, when I got an x-ray done, they wanted to take it out. And they started surgery. They put me under and they started the surgery. And then when they actually cut open my gums, they realized like they weren't sure how they were going to grow in. So they ended up not removing anything and just decided to leave it. And then the dentist said, the oral surgeon said, if you... Oh, is that the garbage truck? ゴミ回収に来てる。They said if I grow up and it becomes a problem, then they will remove it later. But so far, nothing's wrong. I did have braces though. I did have braces when I was in late elementary school. Hello, Klaus. How would you describe the color green? Maybe I'm not the best person to answer that. Because I have synesthesia, which means the way I see colors is probably not the same way that people without synesthesia see colors. Or at least the way I describe them would be very different. Well, I have your children. Unfortunately, I don't plan on having kids. Well, not unfortunately. Unfortunately for you, maybe, but... no kids. Just doggos. I want a doggo so bad. controversial opinion, but yeah, I just don't think I would be a good mom. How is Candyland people made? There is a chocolate fountain. Every area has their own magical chocolate fountain, and you go there when you're ready to have a kid, and you pray to the fountain, and then the storks, the candy storks, they bring you the child. We call them the candy storks because their legs kind of look like candy canes. And they drop it off at your doorstep. And if you have Prime, it comes the next day. This business is run by the cake boss. He kind of oversees it. And sometimes the storks get mixed up. Or sometimes they just take your baby and leave. So if you have any product complaints, you gotta contact the cake boss. Yeah, basically anything to do with babies happens at the chocolate fountain. Nanka shiroi no ga kienai. Nate reminds me a lot of the in Wings Club, in the movie, there's a scene where they go to find this magical book that documents the Xanax. Hello, what we got for nom noms today. I already had a little lunch. I had an everything bagel and cream cheese because bagels are rare in Japan. I hope you're having a good dinner. Hope you had a good day at school. What was I saying? Oh yeah. In the Wings Club movie, they go to find this book that tells the history of everyone from that area in the magical universe. But when they get the book, the main character can't read it. And then this magical guy, his ghost, pops out of the book. And he's kind of like the butler for the royal family. And he's like, I will read the book for you. So he's kind of like the lore keeper. And that's how I pictured him. Because he documents my lore. So anytime someone asks a question about my lore, I just picture him popping out of the book, being like, hey. lore keeper. You had a Borgar. Borger. In my brain, I just read that as Borgar. I was like, what is that? And then I realized. I think Builder got me shut down for fraud, tax evasion, or money laundering. Can't remember which one. So I don't know. Flare, hello. Okaeri. Welcome back. I am doing good. Just doing some chill drawing for my fave girl from Winx Club, Flora. 'Twas her birthday on March 1st. A little bit late, but doing some clipping the paper clip. Oh no. Oh no. Nate, I compared you to a super cool spirit dude in a book. And Xenix compared you to Clippy the Paperclip. Nate, you spelled canon wrong. It's spelled with a KY. We need to have an ASMR spelling lesson one day. Xanax, I can't with the emojis. Oh my god. I completely forgot about Clippy the Paperclip. I have sinned. I am vibing to this music. Man, I forgot to hang my laundry. Oh no, it's gonna be so wrinkly now. 洗濯物干すの忘れた。洗濯機回したんやけど。全部シワシワになる。I hope I didn't wash anything that can get too wrinkly. Man. Oh man. Swiper, no swiping. I don't have an iron. I don't have space for an ironing board. There is a really small one that I could buy, but I don't know where I would put it after I fold it up. I wish the coin laundry had an iron. That's really weird that they don't. They have everything else but an iron and an ironing board. For those of you who don't know, most Japanese people don't have dryers in their house. You only have the washing machine and then if you live in an older apartment building, you have to hang your clothes on your balcony to dry it. But if you live in an apartment building that doesn't have a balcony, the bathroom will have a vent that is meant for drying the bathroom, and usually people will have a pole like over the bathtub where you can hang your clothes, and the big fan will blow on top of your clothes and you can dry it that way while simultaneously drying the bath area, so that way mold doesn't grow. And I guess people who don't want to hang it outside could also take it to the coin laundry. I have a bathroom with the fan inside, so I always hang my stuff in the house because, especially if you're a girl, don't hang your undergarments outside because they will get snatched by weirdos. I learned my lesson the hard way. Usually regular clothes are fine. No one really takes those, but don't be hanging any. If you are hanging your stuff outside and you're a girl and you live alone, buy some men's clothes. And okay, I don't think clothes really have a gender, but you know, traditionally men's clothes, quote unquote, buy that and hang it outside mixed in with your clothes, even though you won't wear them, because if people, usually if they see like a man's clothes as well, they'll leave your house alone and they won't take your stuff. Also, keep some men's shoes in your entranceway, because sometimes delivery people or Uber people, if they only see your shoes in the entranceway, they take that as an invitation to hit on you or try to come into your house because they think you live alone. But if they see a man's shoes there, usually they won't do anything. Hello, Kyanbanwa. Can I do some pen tapping, like on the screen? Tap 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 tap. So that's why now when I order food, I always ask them to leave it outside the building, and I watch from my window until they drive away, and then I go downstairs to get the food. I never actually meet them at the door. Speaker that plays Okaeri Nasai. Do one of you want to record me a fake boyfriend audio that I can play when weirdos come? Ah, 配信終わったら洗濯物ちゃんと干します。なん か忘れてる気がするなって思ったら洗濯物でした。はあ、あかんやつ。I also thought I was finally free of the guy who was stalking me, but I ran into him 2 days in a row in my neighborhood. So that was great. He again proceeded to follow me, and he never says anything, he just stares. And then when I look at him or glare at him menacingly, as menacingly as I can, he just starts bowing, but then he continues to follow me. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? I would rather he just say something, because staring is so creepy. And I don't know what he's thinking. I don't even know what he wants. And of course the police can't do anything about that, because technically he's not breaking the law. So I'm like, great, I guess you'll have to wait until after I'm murdered or something like that. I cry every time. Fortunately, he looks very frail, and I feel like it would not take a lot of energy on my part if I had to fight him. I probably wouldn't though, because as a foreigner living in Japan, if you do anything, you're kind of fucked. So even if you're completely in your right to defend yourself, they don't care. Kori-san, ohayou gozaimasu. You guys don't understand how crusty I intentionally try to look when I go to the supermarket or go to run errands in my neighborhood. Like, usually I wear cute clothes, but if I'm just doing stuff, I try to look as crusty as possible, so that way people avoid me or they don't bother. But honestly, it has not helped much. Ah, Cody-san, 英語で大丈夫ですよ。English is okay. You don't have to speak Japanese. I speak the Eigo. I speak the Eigo. Hold whose hand? Hold the stalker's hand? Oh, hold my friend's hand. I thought when I read that, just hold his hand. person tells me they can't speak Japanese, me responds in Japanese that English is okay. Big brain move. Some people like you, Krusty. But that's really good, Xanax. You should be thinking in Japanese. Or if you're learning a language, thinking in that language is a good thing. Eventually, you'll be able to think in English and speak in Japanese too. That'll come later. Chill stream, yes. We only do chill streams on this channel. Well, that's the goal, and then sometimes they end up being chaotic. We do our best. Really super loud monster truck rally stream. That's what the Patalero watch along stream is for. If you want to hear a commotion, listen to me watching Patalero, and you will get the commotion. Here they are to collect the trash. ちょっと待って。ゴミ回収に来てるから、一旦だけマイクをミュートにします。I'm gonna mute for a second. Okay, they're gone. Xenix, you live in there? I hate to break it to you, that guy just yeeted you into the back of the truck. He was not gentle. You learned how to say something is easy or difficult. ああ、何々安い、何々にくい。おお。キャンちゃんの海外の甘組の中に日本語を勉強してる方何人もいらっしゃるので、日本人の甘組もぜひぜひ声かけてあげてください。Some really cute Yu-Gi-Oh card art. Thank you for telling me. I didn't realize that the noise suppression setting was on Discord itself. I will adjust that next time. But maybe it's better that the noise cut so you guys... I didn't destroy your ears with a loud screech. Good evening, Aro. Kyanbanwa, konnichiwa. Welcome, welcome. Today we are just doing some chill art. Just relaxing and drawing together. I'm drawing some, or coloring, filling in some details from my fan art for my favorite Wingslip Fairy Flora's birthday metaphorical snacks. Drink bar is in the back. Please help yourself. It said your Tekna. Tekna is... honestly, she deserves way more love than she gets. Thank you, Cynics. I was trying to find which layer that spot was. Oh yeah, the specialists are the Wings Club's boyfriends, basically. They don't have magic. Well, one of them does. But the others don't. They go to Red Fountain, the school for heroics and bravery. You picked the name you thought was the coolest. Hello class, Kyanbanwa. Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa って慣れてないよな、いつもKyanbanwaやから。Close your eyes and open your heart. Believe in yourself, that's how it starts. Dreams will come true, just wait and see. 'Cause the magic's in you and the magic's in me. We are the Wings, we are the Wings, come join the club. We are the Wings, we are the Wings, we are the Wings, come join the club. We are the Wings. Bye Corey, have a great night. Mwah. Thank you for coming. Hi Kuroki, thank you. Magical flowers, digital powers, rhythms and tunes, the sun and the moon. Keep on searching far and wide for the fire burning deep inside. We've got the style and we've got the flair. Look all you want, just don't touch the hair. We are the Wings, we are the Wings, we are the Wings. Come join the club, we are the Wings. Honestly, 4Kids fucked up a lot of series. But the one series they didn't fuck up was Wings Club. I remember that one episode in season 1 where Bloom went off on Riven. Sam! See ya! Get some rest. Bye bye. I hope you're feeling better from last time. Bloom looks at Riven and she's like, "You are totally rude, totally conceited, totally boring, total waste of oxygen." I was like, yeah, Wings Club. They went hard with the script. They did not hold back. That was a time. Iconic moment. Yeah, honestly, my favorite, and I'm not just saying this because he is Flora's boyfriend, but for me, Helia was the best. Helia is best boy. Sky is basic. Honestly. Also, Sky does some pretty fucked up things. Like, he's engaged to a girl the whole first season, and he doesn't tell Bloom, and then he and Bloom start dating. And then Bloom finds out in the most horrible way that Sky is engaged. And then even though his fiance keeps trying to kill his girlfriend, they keep inviting the fiance to different royal events. And then Sky is still surprised every time his evil fiance tries to kill his girlfriend. I'm like, bro, what did you expect? Hey, Nate is Tekna as well. Wait, now Sanix and Nate are Tekna. Oh, Brandon, I kind of like Brandon as well. Brandon's pretty sweet. He puts up with a lot. But Helia is the best boy. Bestest boy. Oh my god, in season 2, episode 25, the way Helia pulls Flora in to kiss her. Whew. Someone doesn't kiss me like that, I don't want it. Like, sir? Sir? Flora's like, I'm so sorry that I wasted so much time. I should have told you how I was feeling from the start. And then Helia just gently caresses her face and pulls her in for a kiss. He's like, don't worry about that. We have a future to think about. I'm just like fangirl because it's so good. Lore keeper VTuber. Become a VTuber, but your entire concept is just keeping the lore of other VTubers. Actually, the Winx do technically have a spell called Convergence, where they all mesh their powers together. So, like, fusion isn't completely out of the question. Alright, now for the love letter. ウィンクスクラブの中でいろんなキャラクターのなんか恋愛見れるんですけど、フロラちゃんの彼氏のヒリアが一番個人的に好きですね。なんかフロラが推しやから彼氏が好きとかじゃなくて、普通にキャンちゃんが誰かと付き合おうとしたらフロラちゃんの彼氏ヒリアみたいな人がいいかな。あ、Renee, thank you. Oh my goodness, it's been 1 year. You should be getting the red gummy bear soon. The coveted red gummy bear. And by coveted, I mean not at all. This is the wrong color. この色じゃない。よいしょ。Oh no, there's weird marks everywhere. Okay. I also saw that. Can sees everything. Can't hide from the can. Put that back. I found a fan cover of the Wings Club theme song in Japanese, and it sounded so good. I really want a Japanese dub of Wings Club. At least just the songs. I think they would sound really great. 素敵なクラブに入りましょう。Wings 手をつなぐなら力は剥がれトラブルに負けない希望 Wings 強い妖精友達ずっと羽を広げて空へ素敵なクラブに入りましょう魔法の月明かりと星の中始まる冒険で飛べるよ地球の上イマジネーションでこの世に色つけて友人いつまでも Wings 手をつなぐなら力は剥がれトラブルに負けない希望 Wings 強い妖精空を輝かす羽を広げて空へ Wings 君マジカル Wings 星の一部 Wings 輝いてる炎それはきっと Wings God, I want a Japanese version so bad. Please, Japan. 日本語版欲しい。Oh. There's a bird outside the window. Do you hear the birds? The burps? The burps? Look at you guys retracting your messages. Say it with your chest. Bye bye, Renee. Have a good night. Oyasu-kyan. I'll see you in the next one, maybe. Here we go. What's the social media app that you guys use the most? みんなが一番使っている SNS は何ですか？What app do you use the most? Instagram for personal, Twitter for business. Ooh. Business. I mean, yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't know, does Discord count? Messenger and Discord. Oh, like Facebook Messenger? I haven't touched that in years. Probably should. What's an SNS? Oh, social media, sorry. In Japanese, all social media is called SNS, so... あ、シープスさん、ありがとうございます。WhatsApp, Discord, Facebook, Messenger, Discord, Facebook, Twitter for VTuber stuff. You don't use social media. I feel like I've slightly gotten better at using social media since becoming a VTuber, but I'm still pretty bad at it. I'm bad at posting my own stuff. I like looking at other people's stuff. Back to productivity. That is a big mood. Maybe they just really like your profile pic and they want to look at it. I know Twitter is like one of the most important SNS for VTubers, but I don't know, I never really liked Twitter that much. I don't go on it very often, other than to update for streams, but because I feel like every time I open Twitter, I just see something that I wish I didn't see. And then it just puts me in a sad mood. Kyanちゃんあんまり SNS の使い方わからないよね。まあ、VTuber にとって Twitter は結構大事なんやけど、キャンちゃんはうまく使いこなせてない気がする。SNS すごいエネルギー積まれるから。Anime argument。I used to use Tumblr a lot back in the day, but then I kind of stopped being part of fandoms because I realized, for me at least, I just preferred enjoying things by myself or with a few close people. And like, dealing with fandom drama was very draining. A lot of weirdos on Twitter. I feel like with Twitter it's the easiest to say stuff without thinking about it. So it's super easy to just post. The format of Twitter doesn't give you a lot of time to curate your thoughts. It's meant for just very quick, and sometimes that's convenient, but some people should really think about what they write before they post it. I have seen that game. I was thinking about playing it for like a members gaming stream. We'll see. Might do that. It looks really cute. I really like the art style of it. Magical girls? Ew. Who like magical girls? She says as she draws fan art. of her favorite magical girl. We have the tegami, and I think for the last object we will do the bag. 最後にカバンだけ塗ります。The bag is super cute, so we'll just finish it off with this for today. I really like this pink. I keep thinking about my laundry and how it's gonna be so wrinkly. I may have to wash it one more time just so I can get the wrinkles out and hang it up again. Just like a quick rinse cycle. Good night, Mizuki. Thank you for spending time with us. Sleep tight, my love. My friends, hi David, this is Flora from Winx Club, my favorite fairy and magical girl ever. Flora la fatina de la natura, the fairy of nature. Even though usually in most battles, Flora gets beat up first. Which makes me so sad. ほとんどの戦いシーンで一番最初にやられるのはフローラなんやけど。悔しい。I'm just like, oh, Flora. Oh, shit. Flora. Like, stop bullying her. Let her live. Although, I don't know why. Because I would think that nature would be pretty strong. Like, I think Flora definitely has one of the strongest power sources there. But the problem is she doesn't really like fighting. She's more of a defense kind of girl / healing the other. She's the healing waifu. Honestly, yeah, Flora just... She knows that if she unleashed her powers, the rest of the wings would be put to shame. So she just holds back so they don't feel bad about themselves. Because she is amazing. Who is that? ちょっと待って。誰？誰やねん。Who you be? who you be. The support fairy. Flora, bloom, 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 Flora. Blue wings clap, Stella, Stella, Stella. All'ingelo noi siamo wings. The first Wings Club transformation song, well, all the Wings Club songs have, all the Wings Club songs are bops, by the way. But the first transformation song in Italian is just Chef's Kiss. Yeah, Wings Club had a bunch of games for DS. The first game was Wings Quest for the Codex, based on Season 2. Then Mission Enchantix, based on Season 3. And then I think there was one for Season 4, Believix and Wings. They also had a PSP game based on the first season, which I really want to play because it looks like a lot of fun. And then they just have like a bunch of like kind of dumbed down dress-up games for younger kids. A lunch break stream to go for 2 hours. Well, today I kind of get to pick my schedule, but I'll be wrapping up shortly. As long as I get everything submitted by the deadline, I'm fine. But I do have to go soon. 2時半に終わります。I'll finish up at 2:30. It is 2:11 right now. $11.59. Honestly, part of me I'm half grateful for 11:59 deadlines, but I'm also I don't like them because I feel like now that deadlines are like that, it really encourages just continuous working. There's really no break from school and home. It just expects the students to, like, once you get into the mindset like, oh, I have until literally midnight, it kind of extends the day and sometimes the workload. Whereas when deadlines were earlier in the day, you could finish earlier and then you'd have proper time to take mental break afterwards or do other things. But then there are some days where I'm like, oh, thank goodness the deadline is later. Good morning, David. People asked for ear noms for tonight's ASMR stream, so I guess I'll do some ear noms. 今夜の ASMR 配信、耳なめ希望出してくれた人何人かいたので耳なめしようかな。でもいつもとちょっと違うコンセプト。I'll do ear noms, but a slightly different concept than I've done before. Hi Nick, welcome. We are doing the rare lunch break stream where I'm just lightly coloring in a doodle. And yes, I consider this a doodle for myself. It's not as detailed as my other artwork. Oh my goodness. What? Ugh. Got him. Smoosh. What was I saying? Oh yeah, doodle of my favorite fairy from Winx Club, Flora, the fairy of nature, and just the fairy of being the best girl. The bot army. We already have a hot girl. Where is she? Can you show us? Where is this hot girl you speak of? Dandelion, yahoo! Otsukare. We'll be going for another 15 minutes. Don't you eat lunch? I had a bagel before streaming. I had a bagel and some coffee. And I have some mango juice. I will eat properly after stream. I'll eat while I'm doing my laundry, and then I'll get back to work and also do prep for evening stream. I have to open the waiting room. 夜の配信の待機部屋作らないと。忙しい忙しい。Very 忙しい。明日は配信ない。で、金曜日はまだわからないですね。配信見て、ちょっとその当日の様子見て決めます。ワンチャンゲリラ配信するかもしれない。 tomorrow there's no stream. Friday I may or may not do a guerrilla stream. Just depends. One of my family members is having it. We're kind of throwing a surprise party for them, and since my family's all over the place, we're having a online party. So depending on when the party finishes or starts, I actually don't know the details yet, but I know it's gonna be at night during when I usually stream. So depending on that, if I have the energy afterwards, or if they don't expect me to stay the whole time, then I can do a guerrilla stream. If I decide to do a guerrilla stream, I will post on Twitter like 15 to 20 minutes beforehand, so that way people can, if you want to come see it, you can. ゲリラ配信やるんだったら、15分、20分前に Twitter にちょっとお知らせします。One of the weird things about living abroad or living far away from your family is like everyone gets together and takes pictures and stuff, and over the years you just disappear from the family pictures because you're not physically there to celebrate all the events and gatherings. And it's almost like when you look at photo albums and things, it's almost like you don't exist because you're not there in the pictures. It's kind of sad. But it's one of the things, the price you pay for. Living abroad. Konnichiwa. It's like you're a ghost. I actually just a month ago I found out that some of my youngest cousins, the ones that were just recently, like they recently just became like 4 or 5 years old, they didn't even know that I existed until recently. They didn't know they had an older cousin in Japan. Because like there weren't any pictures of me in the albums, and I haven't met them yet, so. But I guess when you're not around, people also don't talk about you as much. So I guess somehow I came into the conversation. Cambulance. And then my little cousins were like, "Who's that?" And my family was like, "Oh yeah, we forgot to tell you. Kyandie exists." That was a weird feeling. Oh. ちょっと待って。 Okay, I think they're gone. ごめんね。窓の外に人の声が聞こえたから。いつもちょっと心配。I always get scared when people are talking outside. Because I have this fear that they're just gonna say something that will be related to where I live. Like the neighborhood name or something. And then it'll be all over. So, just in case, I always turn off the mic to prevent accidents. Soundproof walls. I could do a little bit of DIY soundproofing, but during the day, the street that I live in is kind of busy. And also, houses in Japan just have very thin walls in general. The structures are kind of frail for earthquake safety purposes. I'm also renting my place, and there's not that much modification I can do to the actual structure. Wool is the hardest hiragana to write for me. Yeah, wool is kind of uncomfy to write. What's the worst letter of the English alphabet? Martin plays online. Thank you for becoming a member. Member, arigatou gozaimasu. Welcome to the chaos. Arigatou. Thank you, thank you. Do you ever do a house tour? No. Even in my non-streaming life, I try not to post pictures of the inside of my living space. Just because, and I think especially in Japan, I feel like in other countries it's a little bit more difficult, but in Japan, based on the structure of the inside of your house, people are really good at finding the building that you live in. So that's one thing. And second, I just want... The only people I want to see the inside of my house is me and the few people that I invite over. Yes, my day is going great. I hope yours as well. Buy my own house? I'm not sure. I would like my own place someday, but it depends. Depends where I end up living, I would say. It would be nice though to have a place that I could do whatever I want with. In Japan, it's more common for people to build a house from scratch. Wow, CBC2245, thank you for becoming a member. Member, ありがとうございます。Okay, my loves. We've colored some of the items here. This is just the base. I'll go back in and add more later. I have to get back to work and put my laundry away if it's not too wrinkly. キャンさんはね、そろそろ仕事に戻らないといけないですね。I have to, get back to it. Unraisin those clothes. Raisins are the worst. Whoever thought of raisins can fight me. Why would you take a perfectly good grape and then destroy it? Who hurt you? What did the grape ever do to you? I cry every time. 今日はここまでにしときます。まだまだ下塗りの状態なんですけど、後で線画とかも整えます。I will go back and add more details and fix up the line art later. Thank you so much for spending time with me. I hope you had a good time. I had a great time. And I will try to see you. No, I will see you in the next one, which is tonight from 11:30 p.m. JST. 次の配信で会いましょう。今夜の23時半から。夕方に待機部屋開始しますので待っててください。I will open the waiting room later on in the evening, so please keep an eye out for that. I love you all. みんな大好きだよ。Stay safe, stay cozy, stay say so, stay happy, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye, bye bye. I'll have to save the lullaby for tonight's stream, so 子守歌は今夜の配信に撮っておきます。I have to get going, so bye bye, love you. Eat something yummy. じゃあね、バイバイ。Take care, my loves. おつきゃん、お疲れ。バイバイ。